Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would do a video with all new makeup and mostly with the 35B Morphe Colour Burst Artistry palette. So I did post this on my Instagram TV when I received it during the week. And I had a lot of questions asking could I do swatches on it or maybe a look. So what I thought I would do was just put on some foundation and do my base and then do some swatches of this and do a look. Fab. So here we go. So what I'm going to use for my base is Catrice All Matte Plus Shine Control Makeup, which is an 18-hour wear. It's called Camouflage Effect. I usually go for the Catrice 48-hour liquid foundation, and I was ordering it online this time, so I thought I would just give this one a go. It looked nice, so I'm just going to pop it onto my blending sponge. This one was a bit thicker, if we can see that, and I got shade Nude Beige, which is 020. This foundation doesn't have such a wide range of colours as the one I usually use, so I'm just going to go right in with this. It's like a lot thicker, but it's kind of more sheer as well, which doesn't necessarily make sense. I am not using a priming spray with this one underneath because I used one the last day I used this foundation and it kind of made the formula like kind of slip off my skin, I think. So I'm just trying this with just the sponge. I think as well I tried to use a brush the last time. I think this one might be a good one for the summer. Even though it's a thicker formula, it seems to be more sheer, which I like in the summer. In the winter, I love a good full coverage face to cover up my pale skin. But in the summer, I've got lovely clear skin usually from the sun, although not in London. But with any luck, it will clear up again and be perfect for just a nice sheer foundation like this one. So you might be able to see it's not blending very well into my skin. It kind of looks like it's kind of a bit of that like no makeup look, which is not usually my look. You know, I'm more of a full coverage, get your face on kind of gal. But in saying that, it does look pretty nice now after I've just kind of blended it out. So what I'm going to do next is just add in my concealer. So I don't have a new concealer to try, but I am just going to use my Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer from Catrice Cosmetics. You can see. And I use this in shade Porcelain, which is shade number 10. I know my sister uses shade number 5 in this, and it's like just a tiny bit lighter, a little bit more brightening. So I just go under my eyes, along my nose, and on my chin, just because I've got a couple of blemish scars on my chin, and then above my eyebrows just today because I have one little spot there above my eyebrow that I'm just gonna cover. And then I am going to use my blending sponge to just blend it out. I am in the market for a primer, so if anyone has any suggestions of primers that they know and love, please let me know. I have tried the e.l.f. one and it just does not work with my skin. And then also I do feel like your primer really has to go with your foundation. So if anyone has used the Catrice Camouflage 48-hour foundation and you have a primer that you use with it, let me know because I need one. There we go. Now, so that's all blended out, and I'm going to use the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder, waterproof, transparent. So yeah, this is in the shade 10, which is just translucent. I was a little bit disappointed with this because it's not actually as mattifying as I would usually go for. Again, like, I was just buying my Catrice makeup online because I wasn't in Ireland to get it. And I just thought, you know what, I'll pop some other bits in the basket while I'm ordering, just to try them out. And they're so cheap. Like, I think this powder was like £3. And the foundation, I think, was like £6.50 or £6.95. So I'm just using this. Again, like, I love a good matte full coverage face, which this powder doesn't really give me. Like, it does finish it off nicely, but I don't think it's gonna like lock my foundation in place for the day, you know. But that's okay, you know, if you're having a bit of a lighter makeup day. Oh, just gonna talk into my brush. And then I have this new setting spray that I got in Primark. I actually did get this one in Pennies in Ireland. So basically, I bought all the foundation and then I was going back to Ireland like the weekend after, so I just didn't have enough foundation left to last me like a couple of days until I got back to Ireland. But so yeah, I bought it in advance. But then when I was back, I got this, and it is Sunset Beam Coconut Primer Water. If you can see, probably can't really see the letters. So I always use the Primark primer water, and I really like it as like a priming mist, I suppose, and you just pop that on your skin beforehand. So I didn't use it today, but I'm gonna just pop it on after my foundation. It is a bit more wet than the other one, but it also smells delicious. Like, it smells like vanilla and coconut. It like reminds me of Disneyland. It's weird because usually coconut will remind me of like a, you know, like a Spain holiday. It just reminds me of Disneyland, and I can't put my finger on one. Coffee. So next I am gonna just pop on my eyebrows. So again, like, my eyebrows are generally very filled in because I do have quite like thin, barely there eyebrows. So in the summer, sometimes if I'm like doing like a I don't want to wear makeup phase, I'll get them tinted, just so that it's a bit more, you know, they're a bit thicker when I don't want to wear makeup. But most of the time I just fill them in with this Kat Von D brow pomade. I don't think it's called brow pomade, I think it's called like tattoo brow or something. But I use the shade light brown. Oh, sorry, it's actually called 24-Hour Super Brow Long Wear Pomade. What a name. And I use light brown. I think the medium brown was actually like a lighter colour than the light brown, which was kind of weird, or like it just matched my hair a little bit better. So that's one eyebrow. Yeah, I don't have any new eyebrow products, so we're just using the regular. Again, if you have any suggestions on eyebrow products that I should try for like a more natural looking brow, let me know, because I am interested. Like, I'd love to be one of those gals who just kind of gets away with like a little bit of clear eyebrow mascara, or like, you know, like the Benefit the brow gel. Oh, I love that, but it just like doesn't do much for me, you know. Just like kind of darkens the hair that's already there, which isn't a lot, you know. So that's why I kind of go for like a tinting in the summer, which it's nearly summer, very exciting. I can't get this closed. Okay, there we go. So there is my brows. Sometimes I set them with this Flormar chocolate brown eyeshadow powder. Basically it's exactly the same as the Flormar eyebrow powder, but it's like £1 cheaper, so I go for that. But today I'm not gonna do that. So we are going to do some blush. So I have this new, I can't remember if I used this already on my channel, but it is the Makeup Revolution Blush Compact in Opulence. And basically they say that it's like this. It's quite pretty. It says that it's blush, shadow, and highlight. And my blush brush is quite big. I don't actually have like a smaller one. I need to get my hands on one of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use these shades here, the kind of darker ones, and top it off because there is quite a lot of product. And I'm just going to blush up my cheekbones. I think maybe like I don't do my makeup in the right order. Well, like the order that people say you should do it in. But who cares? I like to do it this way. So I like blend out my blush up into like the corner of my eye. Which is like, again, like I love a good bright blush. I think it's because I've always been like a rosy cheeked gal, and I've got quite like big old cheeks. So yeah, I love to blush them up. And then I'm gonna grab my contouring brush. I don't really use bronzer, like I don't really know what bronzer is. So I always just think like contour is bronzer, isn't it? So this is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Again, like I just don't have any new bronzing products. I really like this one, so I'm gonna stick with it. And I'm just gonna chisel out my cheekbones on the natural line. There we go. Stunning. And then I actually just go into my hairline above my brow on both sides and at the top. And then I also get a little bit of such a sweaty upper lip all the time. It's annoying. And then get a little bit more product and just carve out nose a little. And there we go. That is my contour done. Oh, and just under the jawline. Make sure you got that skinny face. Fab. So now on to the fabulous palette. So stay with me. We've got the Morphe palette, so I'm gonna just unpack this. I left it in the packaging the way it came, even though I have used it. Comes with fabulous bubble wrap, which I'm actually, like, I'm really against plastic, but I'm actually glad it comes in this because I'm going to travel with this quite a lot, and the bubble wrap keeps it safe. It's got beautiful packaging, and then when you open it up, ooh, it just has like a plastic sheet across it, which has fallen. There we go. It's got this. So I am going to do a swatch for you guys of the shimmer shades, and that is what I got asked to do most. So basically we've got 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7. Simple maths, Robin. It's 35. Oh yeah, 35 because it's the 35B palette. Yeah, so it's 35 shades. And out of 35, wow, I am smart. Out of 35, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of them are shimmer, and the rest of them are matte. And then there's 2 actually, I'm not quite sure if they're shimmer or matte. They kind of seem like a soft glow. So I'm going to show you the ones that are shimmer. Shimmer, 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 shimmer. These 2 are kind of shimmery. Like I don't know, this one is shimmery I think, but this one, like it is, but I don't know if it's not like terribly shimmery. This yellowy gold is definitely shimmer, shimmer, and shimmer. So it's definitely like more of a matte palette. And let me get a swatch in. So we've got the yellow. Can we see that? Yellow. Then we've got this kind of gold. Oh yes, look at that bad boy. Then we have the peach, then the light peach, which you can barely see, the white, which I'm living for. There we go. This is not going well, is it? Then we've got the kind of, oh, this creamy, they just feel delicious. That creamy kind of orangey pink, and matte orangey pink. Then like a kind of dark peach. And now we get to the pinks. Yes. So that is the first 2 rows from here to here. And now I kind of need to wipe this off. I'll use my sock. Okay, so that's those ones. Maybe I should just like learn to edit this, but no. And then we're gonna go for the next rows. So we've got, I'm going this way and this way, which are puffs to Beats Me. I'm kind of loving Beats Me. This is really exciting. So you can still see that yellow on there, even though I've kind of wiped it off. And got, oh, this orange. Stunning orange. Stunning red. Almost a pinky purpley red. Oh, delicious lilac. Another one. Can you see that one? One's quite fair on the screen. And next, oh, this one beats me. Yes. And this really, really bright cerise pink. Oh, the glamour. Then purples. I'm not really a purple person, but I got this palette to kind of, there we go, so that's the next 2 rows. Stunning. I got this palette to kind of challenge myself to be a little bit more, just like a bit more daring with my makeup choices. I love makeup so much, but I found that like my makeup always looks the same, even though I might use like 3 different palettes. They all have the same colours in them because that's just the colours that I love. So I tried, my sister has this palette and I'm obviously like obsessed with my sister, so I had to have it. I used it when I was back home with her and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. It's only £20 if you buy it off the Morphe website and use the discount code. So now I'm gonna go from these green guys to these brown ones. Browny, bluey, purples. So the green, oh, this green. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. And then we've got like an even darker one. They are really creamy. This kind of light one. Even lighter. Oh, these greens. Colourpop has just come out with a new green palette as well, which I'm like really interested in. Look at this one, it's like mint. See that? Stunning. Yeah, they've just come out with like an emerald palette, which is very exciting. But I've just never been like a green person. I'm always like into my browns and blacks and reds. Here we go. Like even the shimmery ones, like they're not all that shimmery. Like you could definitely, like you're not going to be shimmer fever, you know. I think you can definitely use these for like loads of different looks. That is a very pale purple. And then we've got one more green. It's kind of like almost a blue green. There we go. So that is the next 2. And then we've just got 1 row left, which is the blues. And just taking this off. I'm actually going to use the other arm. So we've got pure black. Oh yes, I love a good black. I should have gone from light to dark because now my fingers are all taken. Then we've got a navy. Oh girl, that navy. It's a really shimmery blue. I'm loving. Living for this. Then a matte blue. Done. And then kind of like a, I'm going to say periwinkle. I hope that's the right name. Can we see? I don't know. There we go. So that is those guys. So I'm going to do a look with these. Ooh, hello. Black and blue arm. I'm just going to roll my sleeves in. It's fine. I'll wash them off afterwards. Okay. So, just going to have some coffee. I'm going to start off with a base. So I also got some new brushes in Primark, or pennies at home. These bad boys, so they actually even have numbers on them. They're really, really cute. Again, my sister was using them and I was like, where did you get these brushes? And she's like, pennies. So I dragged her in with me and said, find them. I need to find these brushes because I can never find them. Like whenever I go into Primark here in London, I just feel like the accessories and the beauty department, it's just really like, it's crap. So I just want to go back to Ireland really and just have like a good Primark. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go for like a greeny blue look today because I have done a pink look on the channel before. So I'm gonna go for greens and blues. So for a base, I am gonna use, well first of all, I've already spritzed my face with the primer water and I have already put concealer on my lids. So that is basically all I use for my eyeshadow primer. I just pop on some concealer with my foundation. I'm going to start with this white for my base. All the way up to the brow bone. So this video is going to be really long, so stay with me. You know they love me. Tell your friends. There we go. So that is a nice white base. It's not like terribly like bam 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 white. It's just to kind of hold the rest of the shadows and give us like a good base. So ooh, itchy nose. Ooh. Ooh. So now I am going to go in with the same brush and I'm going to go for, I'm literally trying to decide as I say this, I'm going to, for this green, it's just calling me. So I'm going to really just, ooh, that's a lot of fallout. We're going to just use this. I'm going to go right into my crease. And right, just really blend that all the way in. Ooh, yes. That is really very pigmented, isn't it? Like, I'm probably going to look like I've been hit with a Homer Simpson makeup gun. But I just really want to show you guys what we can do with like greens and blues. I'm going to go into the next eye. And that it just doesn't have to be like, I don't know, greens and blues, oh, such an itchy nose. Greens and blues always just remind me of like when I was like 10 and was trying to wear makeup and I just had like a Spice Girls makeup palette and it was all like greens and blues. I just feel like it's such a 90s look, and I know 90s is like so in right now, but I don't know, I'm still a bit on the fence with the whole thing. And I'm just like, ooh, is this acceptable or do I look like a granny from the 90s? You know, like when your outfit matches your makeup. Like I just don't know how I feel about that. I think if it's done subtly, it's nice, but this is probably a bit outrageous. Like my sister uses this palette really, really well and she always does like such unbelievable looks. Which she does kind of like, you know, it's called the artistry palette and she does kind of artist looks. So yeah, go follow her on the Gram Delaney. you'll see her. She's tagged in all my photos. Her name is Charlotte May, I believe, on Instagram. So I'm gonna go in with this other brush. This one is not as soft. It's a bit more like, I don't know, it feels a little bit more like straw, but it's actually, I think with these ones you sometimes just have to use them a bit to give them more of a softer, delicious texture. So now I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna blow that off. I'm gonna go in with this, no, I'm gonna go in with this kind of shimmery dark blue. And just really just get loads on the brush. Delicious. I love a good white brush actually that you can see the product on. And I'm just gonna go right into the corner. Love that you can see last night's wine on the table. Oh yeah, look at that. That is like pure electric blue. I'm gonna just go into the other side. Like, I don't really know when I would wear this, but I literally just wore like a green shadow yesterday, no, today's Sunday, so on Friday, just going into uni, I just kind of decided, you know what, I'm going to do my regular smoky look, but I'm going to use green instead of like a dark red, and it looked good, I think. People were complimenting, and I think as well, you know, once you pop on some eyeliner and my glasses, then it doesn't actually look that outrageous. It just looks like you're kind of mixing it up a bit. Okay, I'm in love with this blue. I was so against blue, but I'm actually like in love. So I'm just gonna sharpen up those creases, looking in the actual mirror. There we go. Look at this. I'm actually like, I'm shook. I'm shook at how nice this is. So I am now gonna go in with the same brush, and I am gonna go for that kind of navy, this one here. It looks darker on the camera, but it's not really. So I'm just going to use a tiny bit. I'm going to tap it off, and I'm going to go under my eye with this. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to look in the real mirror. Oh yeah, okay, this is good. So it still got some of the remnants of the electric blue. Oh hi, I just poked myself in the eye. Just getting a little bit more product for the other eye. There we go. Okay, this one looks good. This one looks like I've been punching the eye. So we're just gonna clean that up. Just gonna get my powder brush and just kind of clean it up a little. Wrong-o. Concealer brush. Doesn't have any concealer on it. Just gonna wipe that away. I went a bit far. I went a bit far. So yes, there we go. We've got navy on the underneath. We've got electric blue. We've got a green kind of base. And now on to our lids. I am going to get a nice flat brush to pack some colour on. Which one will I use? Which one will I use? I think I'm going to use this guy here. So again, this is another Primark brush. I found this set in Primark at some stage last year. It's this one I use as well, my my blush brush. I use my highlighting brush is from there. It's all from this set, and it also came with like a flat foundation brush, which I use for face masks. I think the lighting has suddenly gone bad, but hey, whatever. Yeah, I don't remember how long ago this was, but I haven't seen them since, and this is definitely like the best brush set I've ever had from Primark. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Next color I'm going to go for just the base of my eye. I kind of like how it's looking at the moment with like a really sharp like crease cut. I know it's not a crease cut, but like a nice sharp like inner eye crease. I am going to go in with this, I can't make up my mind. I'm going to go with this kind of gold. Yeah, I'm just going to pack that on. And I'm gonna just, is it working? Yeah. Ooh, I actually really like this. It's giving me mermaid vibes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So it's coming on like a little bit kind of greeny, because I've got the blue down and it's blending really nicely. Oh yeah. Okay, stunning. I'm really happy about this. I'm like super happy about this. Okay, and now just into my corner, I'm going to use this really bright yellow on the same flat brush. Can't really see it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I think that that is the eye finished. I'm not even going to do a liner on this because I just feel like it's such an interesting look. I'm just going to pop on some mascara. You could definitely do like a fake lash with this, and I feel like it would be a really good look for like a party or, you know, some sort of nighttime event. I don't know, for the life of me, I like can't think of any event that I would have to go to that I would wear this, but I just love staying in my flat and watching TV. Fab. I think, you know, the mascara just really just pulls it all together, really. This is Bad Gal Bang from Benefit Cosmetics. I usually use a roller lash, but I'm running out, so I'm just using this. There we go. And you could also do like a lower lash. We gotta do your mascara face. There we go. Like, I am loving this. Okay, fab. So now I'm gonna do a highlight. And I am going to go back to my Makeup Revolution palette, and palette, like this thing, and I'm just going to go right in with this. Now with this highlighter, it's like brighter than my future. It's so bright. So I like, look at that. That is just a pure line of highlight. So what I do is I actually like go in circular motions to kind of blend it into the skin. I think maybe this is like the first highlighter I've ever had that I've had to do that on. It's quite nice, but it doesn't stay on for very long. Like, it definitely falls off the skin pretty easily. In fairness, I do touch up my makeup like maybe once or twice a day with just the powder, just the finishing powder. So that could be why I could be dulling it out, but who knows. A little bit on the tip of my nose and on the Cupid's bow. Super. Stunning. And now I'm going to show you guys this Colourpop lippy stick. So I got this for free because I ordered, oh hello, it's gone everywhere. I ordered the Disney designer lipsticks. I ordered Tiana and Snow White. And for some reason when they arrived, it had like a little note in it saying, sorry it took so long, here's a lipstick for your troubles, kind of thing. But like, it didn't really take that long, so who knows. But I'm happy I get a free lipstick out of it. So I've already made it really dirty, but it's really nice. It's really creamy. It's like a stick and you twist it up. And I don't think you even really need like a liner with this. It's a bit like, it's not as matte as I usually go for. But I kind of like it because it's quite hydrating and my lips are real dry at the moment. It's so red. It's like my dream red. It's like they just knew, me. Although I'm sure like everyone loves a red lipstick, so. but if you know me, you know red is my game. There we go. So I haven't even used a liner. It's really, really bright. I love how it looks on the camera. In real life, it's not quite as bright as this, I don't think. I think the lighting is slightly, I don't know. Maybe it does look like this. I have the mirror here, and then I have the monitor here, and I'm like, ooh. So anyway, here we go, guys. Here is the look. This is with the Morphe 35B palette, the Colourpop lippy stick in Bossy, and you know, the rest. So I hope you enjoyed. Do like and subscribe up here, and let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.